第8章了。就只是没有按1而已。他的精神被投射到了另一具的身体。
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. "30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
这些东西都是啊。要选哪一个？先选他肚子里有东西哦。
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
他就是被虐待没？
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but When we bathed him earlier.
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
你正把它变成一只怪物。
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
为什么会有奇怪的东西在那边
An
飘？
animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor.
他看起来好
It's
开
your
心哦。
innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Hmm. 被藏起来的文件
Oh,
就是
that
证
evidence
据。
exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mom.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
未知药物。
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
慢性失眠。哎，这时候感觉还蛮正
Hay
常的。
fever. What's he doing here?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Oh, that hurts.
我就想说看他怎么换。这游戏应该不会做那么精细吧？对啊，就是在那边摸摸。你到底会不会换啊？哎，这个女生不是
Mrs. Sanders?
这女生怎么会在这里？
Why did nobody tell me about her admission? He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
是私酒饭帮。
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh, no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Hmm. 要讲吗？不知道他是好人还是坏人呢？
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
好呛啊！啊，走掉嘞！没办法再对话了。 这边看过了。
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
Pardon me, but could you remind me what her case is?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry, but I don't have time for this right now.
They're taking us for fools.
我只是想要结束对话而已啊。莫林哈丁，但是我刚刚是哪一个啊？哎，应该是这个吧？不是啊。还是不在这里啊。
This place draws you in and never lets you go. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
哦，是还不能进去。
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
他在讲我坏话吗？哼。先关起来。
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
It's temperamental, if
What a
I understand
pest.
correctly.
It's so unfair.
所以要把它支开的意思吧。
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
为什么
Do
要
you
经
really
过
need
他
Mrs.
呢？
Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
好哦。
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
啊，分散他的注意
Wait a
力。
minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes. But rest.
That-
I will.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
芭比妥类药物。
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh, well. At least we won't have to clean for a
他们在
while.
笑那个伊丽莎白。
You just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
他们在笑那个伊丽莎白都要在那边
We've been waiting to be restocked for
在那
weeks.
边打扫。
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
我都没有那个打火机可以用。
Dr. Colden?
哦，有点近啊。
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted
There's
more
no
for
way I'm
myself,
leaving
but-
until I find what Fuller is hiding.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
警察，
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
你真不会撒谎。
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
很明显啊。
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
似乎是一种恶疾，还是在安慰他？你只是累了而已。
With everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Dr. Colden.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. The boiler room key is not in its place.
啊，钥匙在他身
The
上。
boiler room key is not in its place. The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
B 区宿舍。
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor. Doctor, those people need you at the dormitory.
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our patients are more urgent than the plumbing.
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
B 区。
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
B 区。这是哪里？
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
好啦好啦。
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan. We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor.
Once again.
Can't...
Donovan...
我不知道贝蒂是哪一个。
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
B 区宿舍办公室。
I'll just sleep a bit more.
走开呀！
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
"切断水源。锅炉室在哪里？
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
手术室。 先把房间门打开好了。还要做坏事，还可以直接给人家看到。
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
哦，要找工具。
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
我以为是要拿这个东西，所以这个东西不是用来拿的。这个地方也太奇怪了吧。
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Doctor, those people need you at the dormitory.
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
哎， 在哪里呀？
Do you want something?
我要做坏事。嗯。
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
哎，有够废话的，到底在哪？这边都没有东西哦。这个地图实在是太大了，不是很好。哎，厕所不是很好找哎。哎，找到了。哎，它不见了。 这边就没有可以触发的东西。
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
回去找伊丽莎白。
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
在哪里啊？办公室在。
I haven't counted that many, but then unlike you, I don't have time to keep track.
Please, Mrs. Donovan.
哎，他是他旁边哎，好吧，我想说他裙子没穿好。
Otherwise, the bathroom will quickly become a nest of germs.
Oh, very well. I'll finish what I'm doing, and then I'll fix your blunders once more.
At last, the missing files must be hidden here.
快哦，快哦。
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
然后嘞，没东西了。
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
你帮我看一下，这个是几 cc？ 装满是几 cc？ 250 cc 吗
？255G， 255cc 啊。
255 cc 哦。
对啊。
250 cc 嘛？还是255 cc？
255，应该是。
装到哪里？
那什么？ 哎，为什么一动旁边就跟着动？
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
圆筒唱片，他录下他对莎拉参加的其中一个精神分析会议的想法。没东西了吗？就这样而已啊。哦，要拿来听。
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Why is Ethan on medication?
还有东西。还有东西没找到的样子。
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
他怎么会有莎拉的血啊？
I must go back to the basement.
回地下室。
I should go another way.
Eh, 警察不见了。
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
地下室在哪里啊？这些护士还会换位置哎。楼下的精神科，哇，太不正常了吧！ 哦，越来越红。
我喝一瓶冰酒，你的那个，看我这样淡哦。
好，你喝那个哦。对啊对啊，那个很淡。
刚才警察来10楼。
为什么
？10楼一些外劳住的，吵架，然后旁边说跟鬼打架一样，弄得好脏好乱。
有人
报警了。
哦，有人报警，应该是楼下的吧，9楼。嗯。哎呦，番茄酱。
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
姐姐。
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
书店老板。
Talk, filthy thief! I swear I'll shoot.
我都没有。是查尔斯·霍金斯。
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
玛丽，寇登，我是寇登 可是玛丽她有救我啊，可是我把她玩死了。我什么都没看到，一开门就死了。
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
好的。
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
希望他不要领便当。